Hey everybody, welcome back to Mining Modern. I'm Corbin Hustler and this is Mono Blue Living End. I'm very excited about this deck. It went 5-0 in a league. Shout out to 1310 Hazard for this one. At 5-0 in a league, this is so good. So what this deck aims to do is counter everything our opponents want to do. And looks at, like in this case, our opponent wants to burn us, but we're going to counter everything they do. We're eventually going to cast As Foretold, and then we're going to play Living End with all the creatures recycled into our graveyard, all of which are blue and cycle for 1 blue mana. I'm very excited about this deck. Honestly, I'm pretty pumped. This one is sweet. It's a completely new archetype. Is it good? I don't know. At 5-0 to league, we're going to find out. But I know that I'm going to enjoy countering all of the spells until we're ready to go off here. Our opponent mulliganed as well, so that helps. But yeah, thanks to As Foretold, 3 mana enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on it. Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than paying the mana cost of a spell if it has converted mana cost X or less, where X is equal to the number of counters. So each upkeep of yours, you put a time counter on it, and then each turn, including your opponent's turn, you get to cast a spell. So what works very well is Ancestral Vision and Living in our deck, which costs 0 mana. Rather, they don't have a mana cost, which certainly means they cost less than the number of counters on As Foretold at 0. So you can just play As Foretold and immediately cast one of those spells. And that's pretty good. So the idea is to cycle creatures and then As Foretold on turn 3 if you need to, or whenever, and get them all back in play. But the beauty of it is, until then, you just get to counter spells. Whatever your opponent wants to do, you just counter it. It is very exciting. So we have Mana Leak here, we have Remands, and the best part is you do have to find As Foretold to win, but our deck is full of Cyclers and Remands and so on, and card draws, so we're going to get there. We have been lightning bolted, though. I'll let this one go. It's 3 damage. I'd rather catch something bigger, if possible. Like, I want to catch a 2 mana spell with these counter spells rather than a 1 mana spell. I suppose if our opponent just passes again, maybe we get punished a little. But given that we don't have any cyclers yet, it's unlikely I really want to do anything but counter spells anyways. I'm at 11. I might actually run out the As Foretold. We'd get multiple counter spells in a turn that way. Like, we're probably not dead. May as well find out. Sorry, I have something in my eye here. The dangers of staring at a screen, right? I just got done working the Grand Prix Oklahoma City. It's my hometown GP. It was a lot of fun. This is the last few weeks. The videos have been kind of pre-recorded because I was in France for the World Magic Cup, and I'm a little tired. I won't lie, but I am excited to bring you guys this deck and you know, get ready for the holidays. I've already got some plans for the holiday deck. Don't worry. I know I've made holiday specials a thing around here on Mining Modern, and we've got some ideas for Christmas involving gifts. All right, so I don't think I want this one. All right, well, let's just hope our opponent doesn't kill us here. Starting next turn, we have multiple counter spells a turn. We even have 2 counter spells here. Our opponent just did nothing, which is interesting. We do need to find something, though. We need to find some cyclers here. All right, Field of Ruins a card. Field of Ruins actually might be good here. I'm not going to use it immediately because I want to hold up my counter spells. But I might use it on the Sacred Foundry because our opponent can go get a basic land. But that would cut them off of white mana, which is, you know, could be super relevant. Do I do it now? Yeah, there. I have this land now. I don't need to. Alright, well, we're definitely getting all the value we want off of As Foretold here. Oh, it's actually kind of nice. I guess I can play the other As Foretold. Yeah, Street Wraith, not so good, actually. I guess I cast it off As Foretold. That's a plan. Right? A spell? Yeah, that works. Okay. We have a plan. It says, I don't really want to be paying 2 life to cycle this Street Wraith here, but we can certainly just put it into play for free. Alright, our opponent is main phasing a Rift Bolt. Alright, that's fine, I suppose. Alright, we're going to just do whatever we want here with these As Foretold. Alright, finally we find a Cycler, so that's a start here. Definitely going to have to counter a bunch of spells, but we have the cards to do that. We eventually need to find a living end. Or I guess just play all these off of As Foretold. Alright, I'm going to start by remanding this. Oh, this is just the suspend. Okay, wait for him to cast it here. Okay, so we will remand the Rift Bolt. Ah, Cryptic. That's a real nice one, actually. Counter draw. Only if our opponent taps out, probably. No, we have the As Foretold still. We get to cast Cryptic for free. Ah, this card's great. I'm excited. He's just going to resuspend it. I mean, he's just stocking up on burn spells over there. We do need to find a way to kill our opponent, but yeah, we're trying to make it happen here. Get to cast a Street Wraith for free. Can't say I've ever done that before. Oh, the dream. Alright, watch this. Cast with the As Foretold that has 2 counters on it. For free. Draw 3. No mana, no weight. Just better than Ancestral. Wow, okay. Well, that's a lot going on here. Alright, well, okay, this one won't be free, so I don't think I want to do that. I will do this, though. Okay, so I have 2. I have a lot of free counters next turn, so I can probably just spend this thing. I don't know if I want to, though. Maybe I just discard one of these in case we end up needing the living end? Not sure. I could also just spin the Ancestral Vision. Whatever, I'm just going to pitch one. I don't actually know if we're going to win this game. Our opponent is just stockpiling burn. But then again, we have a lot of counter spells. But yeah, I'll just pitch one of these if we end up living ending it back, sure. If not, we finally have attackers at least. And heck, in 2 turns, we'll just play the other one we have for free. So it is going to be difficult for our opponent to burn us out. Not impossible, but difficult. Alright, can I remand this for free? I cannot. Okay. I can remand it from... I'm actually going to mana leak this. Get it out of here entirely. This is good. Now we don't even have to discard. Alright, so what our opponent should probably do is try to... He did not try to bolt us there. Okay, so I'll let him try to Rift Bolt us here. I will remand it for free. Yeah, this is good. I say we just want to keep drawing counterspells here because we finally have a threat, such as it is the Street Wraith. But it kills him 5 turns, I guess, and just keep countering his spells until then. Shock? Do my work for me? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, he wants a Searing Blaze, our thing. I don't think I want that to happen. I think I will Cryptic Command this. Oh my gosh, that is so many options. Okay. I'd like to cast with the As Foretold. Counter draw. Okay. Alright, we're going to Cryptic Command this Searing Blaze for free here. We still have Remand up. And or Cryptic Command. Alright, it just worked. Great. Another Remand. Yep, pretty good here. Alright, following up with another Searing Blaze, which I will remand. I might Cryptic it to draw. No, I want to remand it. Well, I think I want to remand it and cycle at least one. Unclear if we want to cycle both or not. Well, now that I have that one, I may as well. Because this is still faster if we hit Living In this turn. We can hit him for 10 and then Living In for free and we have lethal, which, okay, that's not going to happen, but we will just cast the Street Wraith for free. And Ancestral Vision for free. Don't have to even stress about it here since... Okay, well, there's the Living End. Unfortunately, I can't actually play it for free right now. So we might just be on the plane of beating him down with these. Next turn we can play this for free. I guess that would guarantee lethal, so we will end up doing that. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, I think this plane will work. We put our opponent to 10... we don't kill him for 2 turns. We have 3 counter spells. Maybe more. Yeah, this might be close. We'll find out. I think maybe I should have started with the Ancestral Vision there. Yeah, definitely messed up a little bit. Forgive me, I have not played this deck. I'm not used to managing my multiple as Foretolds properly. If we're lucky, our opponent will shock himself. Yeah, it probably doesn't change much, actually. And we're still at 7. We can even take a burn spell or 2. Not that I will be taking this one, but... Just remanded... remanding 1 mana spells. Maybe we just take the 1. Like, going to 4 is not... Like, it's fine. So, we'll just go to 4 here. It takes... You see, going to 4, it means it takes... a 4 mana spell, and those are the one, or a 4 damage spell. We want to fight over those, or 2 3 damage spells, including that Rift Bolt, which still has. We'll remand it again next turn. Okay, so I kind of want to Field of Ruin my opponent. Excuse me. Doesn't. It might matter if we like remand a Boros Charm or something. And we have mana, so it's not hurting us. Looks like we're going to get value out of our Cryptic Command here. Alright, our opponent's down to 2 cards in hand, and we have 2 counter spells. So, another Ancestral Vision. I think we're in the clear. Well, this really worked. Just actually counter everything our opponent tried to do. Alright. Yeah, that's a lot of counters on these, I won't lie. I can certainly say that I've never cast a Striped Riverwinder for free, that's for sure. Feels pretty good, though. Alright, play our Manamo here. I will cast a Striped Riverwinder for free. And now I will Ancestral Vision myself for free. So this should give us the counter spells we need to win the game. Curator Mysteries. All right. Well, not quite. We have 2 counter spells, though, so I think we're pretty safe here. Put our opponent down to 4. Have double counter spell when we come back. Plus the ability with double Curator Mysteries and Remand to draw into a 3rd counter spell if we really need it. I don't know with this matchup. Our opponent gets Destructive Revelry after sideboard, and that might be kind of painful for us, won't lie. Yeah, we don't need a 3rd house, we're told. Oh, I forgot. Our opponent actually has 3 because of this thing, but you know, there's no reason not to just let this one resolve. All we have to, unless we get sudden shocked or whatever, we're going to be fine here. Yeah, there's no harm in going to 1. At least, I don't believe there's any harm in going to 1 here. Well, our opponent has 3 spells and 3 mana, so if he has 3 Lightning Bolt type spells, yeah, if he's paying 2 mana for something, he's just dead. Oh, that's a cool Lightning Helix. I will remand it. Alright, this should do it. This is awesome. I don't think this is probably how it's supposed to look, but it's cool. Goblin Guide. I guess Goblin Guide resolves. Just block it. He's still dead either way. Alright, we got there. Somehow we got there. We went through 35 cards in our deck. It's incredible. Man. Living End on top. Okay. I'll block. Okay, we found the line. It was blocking the Goblin Guide. We did it. All right, on to game 2. All right, let's see here. I think we want Dispels and these Leyline of Sanctities. That seems pretty good, I would say. Probably cut a... I don't actually know what we're supposed to cut here. Cut a Street Wraith because that costs life. Probably cut a Disallow. We won that game without ever using our graveyard, which is kind of sweet. I actually have no idea what all we're supposed to cut, though. that's maybe the issue here. Maybe we cut a Living End. Maybe we're just on the actually counter everything our opponent does plan, and then slowly win with our things. And we're leaning on Leyline too. So like, I don't know what we're supposed to cut. I don't know how many cyclers is too many to cut. That's kind of the thing here. I mean, I could just try cutting all the Street Wraiths, but then we're down to 4, 7, 11 cyclers. Not that it takes very many. I wonder if maybe like 2 living... No. Maybe this is fine. I really don't want to cycle Street Wraiths in this matchup. Sure, we'll give this a shot. Keep in mind, I'm sideboarding completely on the fly here. If you could, I don't know. I do that every week. It's not even saying anything. No As Foretold here, but we have a Cycler and a double Mana Leak. So as long as our opponent isn't on a Goblin Guide here. On the draw, is actually probably... Honestly, I don't even think we're supposed to win this matchup now that I think more about it. Our opponent just had all spells, which we were very good against. If there had been a Goblin Guide involved, we were stone dead. Eidolon of the Great Revel, we would have got reveled pretty hard. Looks like our opponent did not have it, though, so that's a good start. That's also a good start. Okay, so I'm going to go with this here, and I'm going to cycle first, and then play Field of Ruin and Mana Leak. And then if we get punished by the Talaria West coming in to play tapped on the 3rd turn and we haven't hit another land and can't play As Foretold, that would be unfortunate. But I think it may be the risk we have to run here. Sure. The real blowout is if our opponent plays Eidolon here. That seems legitimately difficult for us to beat. I don't know if I was supposed to board in Dismembers. It doesn't seem like a great idea. That looks like an Eidolon. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is. I won't lie. I don't know how we beat that. Also missed my cycle because I accidentally F6. But that might be fine because we might end up needing to cast it. The plan might just be to cast the Curator of Mysteries. I think we're just going to die to this thing, though. I really wonder if this deck could be other colors. That's what I was thinking about. Like, if you could play Gideon or something in it. The list is fairly tight, though. I think we're just going to die to this thing 2 damage at a time, though. Both from combat and its ability. Unfortunately, As Foretold does not get around the Eidolon. Wow, he didn't even cast anything. Okay. Yay, okay. Wishing I had done it now. Okay, well, this is the plan. Yeah, we're gonna take so much damage on this turn sequence here, but we just have to cycle Curator of Mysteries, play As Foretold, play Living End. That's how we actually beat the Eidolon. Problem is, I'm surprised our opponent didn't bolt the heck out of us there, but we're taking some amount of damage here, no matter what, and it's probably gonna be a lot. The payoff for us is 9, which kills him in 2 turns. And we would have mana leaks. Yeah, missing that cycle on turn 1 is actually coming back to hurt us a little bit. Wow, opponent's just doing nothing, huh? Interesting. Okay. Well, now shield's down, so come at me. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, been a lot better to keep Mana Leak up there. But I don't think it matters. I think we're just going to get, like, triple bolted. We're dealing 4 to ourselves. Just get rid of the Eidolon. I think we're pretty dead here. Need our opponent's hand to not be good. Yep. Yeah, we're at 9. We're at 5. Or 6, rather. So we're going to go to 2. Just to get rid of this Eidolon. Does not feel very good, won't lie. I think we needed to hit Dispel there to have much of a chance. As it is, I don't think it matters too much. Well, whatever. Maybe our opponent has 2 lands in hand. Or 2 creatures somehow. I guess that's also theoretically possible. Alright, well, let's pass the turn. I do think we were just one land off, right? If I could have done that last turn, we'd have 2 more life and be at 4. It could be the difference. Alright, well, I assume we're dead. But we'll move on to game 3, see if we can do any better here. So it would have been a lot more interesting if we had had a Dispel in hand to try to counter 1 and red-green, huh? They were eating Destructive Revelry out of the game. Okay, well, on to game 3. Being on the play here feels much better for us. I think the plan's fine. I mean, disallow, you can disallow the triggered ability. You just take 2 and 4 if casting disallow. I think the plan's fine. We do kind of need, actually, especially now we're back on the play, things we do need these stupid living ends to get rid of Eidolon. We just kind of can't beat that card. So, maybe we cut a... What kind of Cryptic Command? Cryptic Command is obviously very slow here. Give this one a shot. I would like to play first. Can't keep that as much as I would like to. Maybe I can. It's got a Cycler. Nah, I'm in. I'm almost certainly overvaluing cycling here, but the thing is we have cards we want in the matchup, and I think that's, you know, and I've talked about this before, every hand needs something to go right for it, and if you have cards that are strong, then, you know, it makes the risk worth it sometimes because the upside is very high, and having double Dispel is a very high upside, and we have the Foretold. Like, we have a lot of what we want here if we get a land, and we have, you know, a couple draws to do it, because even if we don't hit one with the Cycler here or on our draw step, we still have Dispels. Now, obviously, our opponent's just going to go Goblin Guide and wreck us, but... I was so excited about this matchup after that first game, but I don't know. The more I think about it, the worse it seems for us. Our opponent's just going to play Goblin Guide. I just don't know how we're going to answer that. Yep. Well, you know what? This Goblin Guide's going to give us a land. I can feel it. Come on, Goblin Guide. Whammies. Whammies. Uh-oh, that wasn't a... Oh, that's a Living End, though. Living End, if it's not going to be a land, Living End is about where we want to be, because that is going to be the plan. Desperately need to hit land here, though. Turn 3 Living End is where we want to be. Alright, come on, deck. Come on. Come on, Mono Blue Living End. Work with me here. Okay, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Remand is obviously what I wanted there because we wanted to draw, but you know what? If we need to dispel something, we need to dispel something. And again, we have this Goblin Guide to maybe hook us up. This is all reasonable. We are, unfortunately, incredibly wrecked by a Eidolon here. I can beat burn spells, you know, maybe. If this is Eidolon, that's a lot more rough. So, funny story about Eidolon. I'm usually a stickler for people pronouncing their cards, gosh dang it, their card names correctly and so on. This word is actually pronounced Eidolon. Look it up. It's true. I refuse to say that. Like, normally, I want you to say cards. I want you to, call cards what they're actually called. But no, I actually just refuse to call this what it's called. Unfortunately, we're not going to hit the land. We're going to hit a cycler. And this is not good. Not good for the home team. But this hand, think the upside of this hand was so high. If our opponent had a burn draw instead of a creature draw, these are supposed to be so good. We'd just be a land away from winning. And if we just hit a land off Goblin Guide, even we get, as we're told this turn, we'd be at 12. Not a big deal. We'd have a Curator of Mysteries against our opponent, not having creatures. All right, I'm going to cycle now. We need to hit a land here. And if it's Tolario, no, okay. Well, I think we got magicked out of this one. Maybe I was supposed to mulligan. We had those ley lines we can mulligan to as well. I don't know. One untapped land was just so good for us. All right, well, if this doesn't give it to us, the game's actually over. Okay. Well, fair enough. Good beats. Good beats, Magic Online. You got me. I don't know. Maybe that one's on me. I definitely overvalued the... turns out I overvalued the... why can't I... Overvalued the cycler, but... yeah. Oh, it's not an instance, it's a sorcery, obviously. Okay. It doesn't matter. We're dead. We go to... sure, we're dead. Third living end. Feels bad, man. Well, alright. We felt a burn, but yeah, it happens. It was a sweet match. Game 1 was great. Were we favored to take one of those next two games after we steal Game 1? I think so, but just got Eidoloned out pretty hard. We got Magic Online out of this one, but it happens. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody.